Hey, I'm Beth, the author of the newly released book, 7 Doors In. Walk with me through those steel doors and into my maximum security classroom. Meet my officers, my tutors, and my students. Experience what happens when a team with a common purpose comes together to work with some of America's most hardened criminals. Take a seat in my classroom. See what happens when opposing gang members are partnered. A student reads out loud for the first time. Students choose to not follow the rules, and so much more. Relate to a student who passes a test for the first time and learns how to believe in himself. Take a stroll with me to lockup, where those who don't follow the prison rules will learn from behind the bars.
The book 7 Doors In really has me thinking about, as a teacher, what I'm doing to help my students. I know that there's students that have home lives that aren't the best, and I know that there's students that some teachers would call them lazy, but they're just so overwhelmed with life that school's the last thing on their mind. But what am I doing to help these students? I know they're there, but what am I doing to help them? I don't want them to end up in prison. I don't want them to be in one of these scenarios that Beth talks about in her book. But this book really has me thinking that as a teacher, what can I do to help prevent them from going into prison in the first place? A very thought-provoking book.
In her book, 7 Doors In, Beth Rondeau provides a glimpse into the life of a high-security prison teacher, from the first day of her journey to the last. In a captivating way, she describes her experiences, the people she met, and how they impacted her thinking, her beliefs, and her life as a whole. My favorite part of the book was how she stood by her values and mission to not only teach math but prepare her students for life after prison, just like other teachers prepare their students. I can only recommend 7 Doors In as a book that focuses on the importance of education, regardless of where in life the students find themselves.
One of my biggest takeaways from reading 7 Doors In is that we need to make connections and build relationships with our students no matter where our classroom is.
Reading 7 Doors In made me reflect back over my teaching career and made me think about all the students that I struggled to reach and some of the things that I tried to do. Beth was amazing in the book when she worked at the prison, that she was able to look at at the inmates as students and not as the people that they were in their past. It was what made her teaching successful. The other thing that really resonated with me in the book was, besides her building relationships, was how important it was to work as a team. In chapter 5, she talks about the prison guards and the tutors and all those people that came together to work with her to make the school a success. And teamwork is so essential, especially having administration and teachers all work together and have each other's backs.
Hi, Beth's book, 7 Doors In, is a quick, fast read that lets you reflect on your own teaching practices. As I was reading it, I kept thinking about all the relationships that I build with students and ways that I could maybe work on building them better in this next school year.